So it's time for assignment 2.9. This one's one of the bigger ones in the project sequence. So you're going to have the week to work on it. You've got the Monday class, the Wednesday office hours. I'll still be around and I'll still be online. And then the Thursday class. And by the end of the Thursday class, I'd like to see it come in. What I'm asking you to do is create your favorite story or movie scene. This is a project that's going to basically do an animation of your favorite scene from whatever movie is that you'd like to do, asking that it be something, PG or 13, or it says or better, meaning or less. So I don't want to see, G is fine. Disney movies are great. Anything that would be rated R or something more advanced than that, anything that would be TVMA, not appropriate for this. So keep it mild, keep it safe. And so what I want you to do is to pick your favorite scene or favorite movie. You may work alone or with a partner, as long as you both put your names on it. And what I'm going to ask you to do is present your scenes to the class. You can decide to include the title scene if the class can guess, if you want to have the class guess what the scene is. So what's going to happen is before you start coding, you're going to have to create a storyboard and have it approved. Now, what's a storyboard? I have a link here for what a storyboard is. I have this video here for what a storyboard is. And when you get to this assignment, I've got this assignment called What is a Storyboard? I'll tell you how to make a storyboard. And a storyboard is essentially like it's not a comic strip, but it looks like comics because it's got boxes and squares with graphics, but it outlines a logical sequence of the thing and of the story you're gonna tell. Don't go crazy. It shouldn't be more than 3 or 4 scene changes in the whole thing. And you're going to have specific background choices that are in that, specific sprite choices, scene transitions, dialogues, animation actions, and soundtrack ideas. And you're going to put that all together in Google Slides or Google Draw, or even if you want to use boxes on a Google Doc, any of those are fine so long as I can see what your sequence is, and hand that in for approval. Once it's approved, it's one of the first things you have to do. You have to do this part first, actually. And I'll put it before this so you can see it. It has to come in, 2.9.1 is to come in first. Then you're going to do the big project. The big project is right here. You're going to actually animate this entire thing in Scratch. And the final project, what is it supposed to have? I'll tell you what it's supposed to have. Here's your rubric. It's got to have a completed storyboard, which we just talked about. Then it's got to have 3 background changes, okay? So it's got 3 different backgrounds that tell your story in the sprites, whatever scene you pick from whatever story you choose. It's got to have at least 3 sprites in it. There's got to be a total of 8 say or think boxes. The characters need to be animated. They need to move. They need to kind of move through the space, all of that. When you change scenes, I don't want you using when background switches. You need to use broadcast messages. So somebody sends the broadcast message and anybody else can receive it, okay? Then characters need to take turns speaking with each other. That's really important. There has to be at least one of the scenes that has a conversation, a dialogue between 2 characters. There needs to be a title scene. You may leave off the title scene and put it at the end if you want to do a special guessing thing to get you some creativity points. Green flag. I want to be able to hit the green flag and the whole thing plays. And once I hit the green flag, I want it to play all the way through. Now, you're going to present this to the class, but you're not going to present it here. You're going to present it on Screencastify. What? I'm going to present it on Screencastify because that's the same software I'm using right now. And you don't have to have any special installation on this. I'm going to show you how you're going to do it right now. Right here to Screencastify. That's all you have to do is click this. And it comes up with this little thing right here that says ECS 7A or 5A. You'll have your own assignment that says favorite story or movie scene project. You're going to click record. When you do, it's going to actually let you pick your scene, pick your entire screen, and pick the screen that it gives you, the screen you're working with. And then it'll count down to 5 and 2, 1. And there it is. It's actually recording the scene. And you can go right over to your Scratch item right here, and you can actually share what's going on. I'll go over to my stuff, and you can go ahead and play the entire project, and that's what you're doing right here. So those are the things that you have to do to get this done. When that's in, have it in by Friday, and I will grade it using the rubric you see. Hope that helps. Good luck. Thanks for watching.